Hi, I'm Bob Hart, Green Party candidate for Congress in Ohio's 12th Congressional District. Today I'd like to talk to you about congressional approval numbers. 10%. That's the approval rating the American people give Congress, and yet 90% of them get reelected. How is that possible? Well, it's possible because we have two willing parties willing to subvert representative democracy for their own ends, and they are working with each other. Let's start with the two major political parties, who, in order to guarantee their continued success, have gerrymandered 80% of congressional districts so that they are non-competitive. That means that the Republican and Democratic parties, whoever they name or nominate to run for Congress in those districts, are virtually guaranteed that they will win those districts. 80% of congressional districts are now non-competitive. That's because the two parties are willing to subvert democracy for their own political ends. Also tends to keep third parties out of the mix. Now, the other willing party, corporations. Political campaigns for Congress average $2 million an election cycle. Now, corporations are more than willing to pay for that money as long as they get what they want, and they're certainly getting what they want. They're not part of the 90% disapproval. They're getting low wages, a tax on regulations. They get all kinds of tax breaks for the wealthy. They get tax loopholes that can launder money in overseas tax shelters. They make tons of money off of the wars that Congress votes for. They're making tons of money off the surveillance state that Congress approves of. So in this respect, we have willing Wall Street corporations and willing major party candidates who, working together, have decided that Congress works just fine the way it is. And that's how you get 10% approval ratings, but a 90% reelection rate. We have to change it, of course. This is unacceptable. So in order to do that, however, we have to have, in my opinion, a constitutional amendment that declares that money is not speech and corporations are not people with constitutional rights. And in this way, we can begin to regulate campaign contributions, perhaps even go into publicly financed campaigns. And we have to start voting for different people. You're not going to change Congress by sending the same people back there year after year. You're not going to change Congress by electing more Democrats or more Republicans, even if you could get away with that. You can't, not in these gerrymandered districts. You have to elect people who do not take corporate contributions. That's in part why I'm a member of the Green Party. We don't accept corporate PAC money or lobbyist money. We can't be bribed. We serve the people, not corporations. That's what I believe. I'm Bob Hart, and I approve this message.